I just got a token in my postmaster. And Hawthorne wants to talk to me. So today I have a couple special guests with me. We have ID 42. Welcome, ID. We also have Crimson Girl.
Hello.
So we're going to be continuing to take you through the story of Destiny 2 today, and hopefully these guys will help give me some more stuff to talk about, because let's be honest, I've running pretty low on my knowledge of lore and Destiny whatnots and who's got it and whatever. So, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have to go do some public events and things to level up because we have to get to level 11 in order to go to IO. If you'll remember from last video, we're going to go there to look for Ikora. She's kind of gone AFK, and Zavala really needs her back. So let's see, do we want to do adventures on Titan or Nessus? You know what, let's do Nessus. I really like Failsafe, and I think Nessus is the place I've done the least amount of goodies. So there's also a public event happening soon. Yay. Oh, what's it showing me in the corner there? Oh, the clan banner. So this is a neat new thing they did in Destiny 2. Now, being part of a clan isn't just a way of keeping track of a certain group of friends you like to play Destiny 2 with. You also get these neat little bonuses depending on your clan level. So you can see here, we already hit the first two bonuses. Additional Glimmer when looting engrams, and increased public event rewards. And basically, here's your XP bar. Everybody in the clan can contribute to the overall XP level. Doing so, obviously, unlocks the next tier of rewards. So, for example, me and ID are actually in the same clan. Crimson Girl is not, but that's okay. We love her anyways. But basically, every little thing you do will earn more XP for your clan. And the more XP your clan has, the more you're able to rally to the flag. The more you're able to unlock those bonuses. The other thing is, aside from those specific bonuses, anytime someone in your clan does something like, say, completes Crucible matches for the week, and I don't know for sure if it's a completion or a win, but every time somebody wins or does a Crucible match, it produces a engram at Hawthorne for everybody. Pikes, guys. This is going well. Not. I will take your pike. Thank you. So anyways, as I was saying, so say somebody does the Crucible checkpoint or whatever for the week. They will unlock an engram at Hawthorne that will be a higher gear level than what you currently have. So it's a good way of leveling yourself up past the current kind of cap, so to speak, is 265, and that's where it starts to really slow down. ID, make sure you're standing on the plates too, so we can make this heroic. Okay, then Ash, make sure you're stepping on plates.
Yeah.
ID, don't die. More importantly than anything, don't die. Like I just did. Anyways, yes, what I was saying about the clan rewards. Now you'll get those special engrams also anytime anybody does the Crucible, anytime anybody does the Nightfall Strike, Anytime anybody in the clan does the... Well, I shouldn't say anytime. It's for the first time each week. So for the first Crucible match of the week, the first Nightfall Strike of the week, the first raid completion of the week, and the first Trials of the Nine completion, ticket completion, or win of the week. And you will get rewards based on those events. So if you get a Nightfall engram, you're more likely to get the Vanguard rewards. If you say if your clan completes the raid, you'll get raid-themed rewards. Same for Trials, same for Crucible, but it will all be higher power than what you've already got. As I was mentioning, the current kind of like slowdown point is 265. Once you hit level 20, you'll continue to go up in power, but you won't actually level up. You'll get bright engrams instead, which you take to the Lady at Eververse for now. Yeah, there may be future changes or something different, but for now, bright engrams you can take to Tess Everest, the Lady at Eververse, and it gives you customization goodies. Things like shaders and ghost shells, unique ships and sparrows, and other stuff that just makes you look special. But your power level will continue to go up. Now it starts to slow down a lot. At around 265 is where you won't really go up in level, power level quite as quickly as you used to. You'll start to slow down a lot. Vendors will cap at 265 for the first time, things like that. But you will have... Somebody got in. You will have your weekly milestones, which are things like complete a certain... complete matches in the Crucible to basically fill your bar. And once you do, you'll go get another engram from Shax. You'll also get things like do the Nightfall, or do whatever. You'll get a bunch of different things. And they'll all reward you with better gear. Well, being part of a clan and doing those same milestones is kind of a way of killing two birds with one stone. You have, you know, your personal rewards for doing the Nightfall. You'll get an engram from Zavala for doing the Nightfall strike. But then, if nobody else in your clan has done it yet, you'll also earn, for everyone in the clan, you'll earn the strike, or the Nightfall engram, which you'll pick up from Hawthorne. And it's just a way of helping everybody get up past that first 265 kind of cap. So, adventure is this way. So I'm going to go trigger this adventure. And I don't know if they're going to follow me right away or if they're doing something. It's one of the things Destiny 2 really likes to give you things to distract everybody.
Ashley just lost, so.
What was that?
And I just get lost.
Yeah, that happens. Okay, I punched a thing and you dropped some stuff. Oh no, they're gonna attack Exodus Black. I love failsafe. It's all his fault. Cage, you're cool, but you blew recover. Cool, but not very stealthy. So this little side adventure, in case you didn't quite catch the audio or the subtitles. Subtitles, for some reason, have been screwing up for me lately. Basically, these Fallen are trying to blow their way into Failsafe's kind of core area there. are going to stop them. That works. Was that UID? I just see this ball of flame erupt where the bomb used to be and then just kind of sit there in midair. That's a solar grenade. That's one of the Warlock specific grenade types for the Dawnblade subclass. It's cool stuff. They stick there and they basically... each class has kind of an area of effect denial, area denial grenade that just kind of sits there and does continual damage to anybody in that spot. And you can use it to block doorways. If there's, say, PvP, there's like a capture the flag mode. You can throw it on the flag if a bunch of people are trying to take the flag, basically to keep them away from it while you take care of them. Stuff like that. As you can see, I just hit level 9. So that's nice. We're getting there. Okay. Ah, yes. Follow the signal. Got him? Yep. So ID is fighting one of the high-value targets. These guys are probably one of my favorite additions to Destiny 2, because they just show up randomly. It tells you on your screen, hey, there's an important dude nearby. And you kill him, and it's kind of just easy loot. See, you get tokens, you get glimmer, all kinds of goodies. Is that a better Devils? I thought I recognized that frame. It's one of the best hand cannons in this game. Partially because it comes with explosive rounds as one of its perks. Those are really nice because, for those of you who didn't get to experience them in Destiny 1, explosive rounds aren't affected by the damage drop-off at range. So they do consistent damage even outside of what would the weapon's like normal, like optimum range. But you also have this really convenient thing of, because it's an explosive area of effect damage, you can shoot the floor next to where guys are hiding behind cover, and it'll still damage them. It's really nice if they're being annoying and hiding just around the corner. You can shoot the floor or the wall next to them, and it'll do them damage from the explosion. Not a lot. Yes. Also that. That is a leaf, not an enemy. Good job, Spartan.
There's a chest in here.
Oh, there's also explodey dudes. Watch out for that. In case you missed it, I started shooting at a leaf when we first jumped down here. I am not that smart. Not much smarter than Cade. No, but you did get stuck in the Vex teleporter loop. It's super helpful. It's wow. I think somebody's using the Graviton Lance. See, that's another fun... that one's an exotic weapon. You shoot them with it, and then after they die, their corpses explode in what's essentially a void bomb. It's really fun to watch. It's also just a really good weapon in general. Hey, I know what to do with this. Nice. Unfortunately, orbs do not cut the same as swords. It's not quite as effective. But fun nonetheless. That is a grenade. That is not a pick-upable. Yeah, I noticed that earlier. I was doing a strike, the Savathun song, where you gotta follow the Fallen all through the stuff. Or not the Fallen, the Hive. I was holding one of the Void Chargers and I punched, I think it was a Knight. And he did the thing where he covered his eyes because he was blind. Excuse you, sir. Either he knocked the charge out of my hand or I de-grabbed it when I wasn't looking. Or it teleported it all the way across the room. That's weird. Game, go home, you're drunk. I was gonna say, I think that might be it, because you slammed your super down on that guy next to me, and that's when I ceased to be holding it.
Oh, my Lanta.
Well then. Because we both just got power stomped.
Yeah, that guy. Was like,
he power stomped us real hard.
Yeah.
So you'll see here, we're in a, what in Destiny 1 was called a darkness zone. And essentially it just means we can't respawn right away. If I was playing by myself, this would actually restart me from the nearest checkpoint, like it's about to do
All
right
you had
now.
to do was survive for like 2 more seconds.
Literally. Come on, ID. 2 seconds.
And I would have respawned. Alright.
Excuses. Stop. I was just thinking that. Ash, quit reading my mind. It's creepy. Besides, you probably wouldn't like what you found up there anyways. What was that?
I said probably not.
I was gonna say, do you have further comments?
No comments at all.
Probably. It's usually how it happens.
Nothing more to say.
Ah, yes, I remember this guy. He's a real pain in the ass. That guy there. Yes, hello, cat.
Ha ha ha. His little laugh. Let's get out of here. Oh, don't power stop me. Oh.
Okay, I just got slammed into a wall. IDM behind you.
Shame. Ah, mother of Jesus. Why are you trying to kill me?
Yeah, what does Mary have to do with anything?
Oh, my Lanta.
It's a legitimate question. Oh, okay.
Oh, look. ID. Looks like you're the last one once again. But you know what? Be sure to just I didn't die right away.
I was gonna say, I didn't die right away. It took him a few hits. Okay.
Oh, hello. Thanks for even. Oh, fuck me. Go, go, go.
Maybe later. Servitor, if you could stop shielding the boss, that would be great. He did.
Oh, goodbye, boss. So. Now that he got 2 dogs.
Captain, you are clearly optimized to solve problems created by the K unit. That must be one of your designated day-to-day
And that is what the red little thingy that we saw earlier was.
Must be one of your designated day-to-day functions. Well, not quite. Close. Let me see. So I just got...
So there's, yeah,
Nice.
saw you freeze. Okay, there's gonna be that, chest here again.
This is one of my favorite new weapons. This submachine gun. If you look at it, it is a Haka, whatever. It's a good smig.
Okay.
I don't know. Apparently, somebody mispronounced it in the first game. I think it was Cade. Can't remember which way was the technically correct pronunciation and which way is the wrong one.
Oh my Lanta. Hunter, I swear on my life, you do not jump over these tiny little rocks.
No jumps for you.
Honestly. It's like, screw you.
I can't jump up that. Did you see how high that jump is? I'll never make it. It's way too big. Hey,
There's a
pal.
chest right here.
There's also a high value target right here.
No one cares.
Everyone
Damn
cares. Ow. Everyone cares about how easily I was killed just then.
It's kind of weird, isn't it?
Construction project. Their persistence
Excuse me, sir. Please don't shoot me.
Where did he drop it at?
No one.
Where?
It's not right there for us.
I was gonna say there's nothing there. Good job, Bungie. Yeah, if you can't tell. Sure.
Okay.
You can do that.
Where did you knee muggers go?
Say, I'm gonna stand on the thingy. Make it heroic.
I wish I had that dance.
What dance?
The dance that I do doing. I think it's called Dance or something like that.
Does seem like a fun one.
Yeah. Is it an epic one? Or
Okay.
legendary?
Well, since nobody's gonna stand in mid, because that guy just ran past it while a Vex was sacrificing itself. Thanks, guy. You were super helpful. Okay. Ow. 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 I'm gonna capture this plate. Or is this plate captured? Or is it not ready to be captured? The spire that I'm seeing, the little antenna thingy, I must be... Well, something's not working somewhere, because I'm not seeing the little stream of lights, because I know what you're talking about. And yes, unless maybe too many of them have gotten through. Because it's not heroic. I was gonna say, so maybe too many of them got through before we captured all the plates. I'm not 100% sure on that, guys, don't quote me, but that seems to be maybe what's happening. Because this has a little tower thingy up from it, like you should be capturing it, or whatever, but it's not actually doing anything. Well, yeah, but after you capture it, it usually goes back down. That's what I'm saying, is like it's stuck partway. Yeah. After you capture it, it sinks back down and the little circle goes away. Like if you look over at the one you guys captured not too long ago, it's not there anymore. I think there may be bugs in this area because invisible loot. Ow. People dying. Sure it is.
Unless you're a pro player like I am.
Exactly.
I shouldn't be dying at all.
Ash is the most pro. If she dies, it's a glitch.
Yeah, hardcore. I have literally died 3 times through the whole entire raid. I defeated it on all my characters, and I did it under 10 minutes.
100%
I don't
legit.
die, like, rarely. I rarely die, ever. And I carry them all the time.
If she dies, it is because the game glitched out.
The true Destiny player.
Why? Everything was exploding around me all at once.
Okay, and see, here's the thing. I'm not against... Like, there's a purple shield right here. Well, there was. And now there's no purple shield.
We did the thing, didn't we?
Yeah.
I told you guys, this area is like glitching out. It's floating in the air.
It's floating in the air. Goodbye.
I was gonna say, he's like, right? Is like the, ascending to the Vex heavens. I'm so glad I'm getting this on video.
Look, there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them.
What?
Oh
Where?
my gosh.
Oh yeah, there's one that's further
right,
up.
right
where
there.
I'm shooting.
Yeah, there's further one. Right there.
Yeah. So basically, everything's normal for ID, and for me and Ash, everything's going super nuts. Well, there's one over there. This is crazy though. Okay, so viewers
Look
at home
way
will be
up.
able to see one right there, and one further up there. ID will have to come back and watch this later so he can see.
Yeah.
This is the funniest thing. They're just slowly ascending.
Guys, I died.
Well, the game is breaking right now, so you know
Yeah,
it's understandable that you would.
hardcore.
Yeah.
Where the
So it's-
helimony is my... Where's my phone?
Wasn't my turn to watch it.
Nathaniel. Why are you messaging me, Nathaniel?
Because he wants to get in there.
Of course. Who doesn't? Don't you wish your girlfriend would
ID.
hop at me?
I bet ID doesn't. You don't want to get in there.
He's afraid of John. That's why he wouldn't want to.
Yeah, but we're not. We're not gonna talk about John right now. That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother thing that we don't need to scar our poor viewers with knowing
Yeah.
about. Let's see. You're just going through all like the, God Rest Your Soul songs now. Alright, we're going to go to
Yeah.
Artifact's Edge. Boys and Grills. I'm gonna fast
Are
travel.
we driving there or are we fast traveling?
I fast traveled.
Why are you being lazy? Why are you being lazy? Don't be lazy.
Because I'm lazy. I'm a lazy piece of shit. You know
Yeah,
this.
you are.
You all know this.
Where are we going again?
Artifact's Edge.
We're going to Waver's Garage. Yeah.
Yeah, that place.
That place. Exactly. Exactly what I just said, guys.
We're going there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you've never heard of blah 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 blah, then you need to. You need to look it up. Search it up, bro.
Unidentified energy source. Nearby construct have the data we need to locate a sample of this technology.
Neat.
Breakable shield sounds. Let's take a look.
Okay, so apparently this part is just find Vex and kill them. That's simple enough. The ones right here seem to be doing the trick. Well, so far so good.
So far, I've gotten 3, 4.
Okay.
There you go. You're welcome.
Okay.
What can I say?
Over there.
Except you're welcome.
I love that song. Dude, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson actually sings super
Yes, he
well.
did.
He did an amazing job with that song. You can't even say no.
No.
You hush. You guys don't know.
What can I say except you're welcome?
You guys wouldn't know good music if it hit you in the face like John.
Oh my Lance, I thought we weren't going to talk about that.
No. What I said was we're not going to discuss John.
Go into detail? Oh,
Yeah, we're not going to give the audience any context about who John is or what John is.
If you guys want to know who John is, be sure to add me. My PSN is
Yeah.
CRISON. CRIMSON.
I'll put it in the
GRL.
description for the truly brave.
Sure. Yep, for all the people who want to know about John and who
Yeah.
John is. Or what John is. So better.
Just know we have tried to warn you. You
We
are
want
probably
to.
better off not knowing. But if you are determined to
But
know,
anyone who's known John knows that it brings joy and happiness and life. Honestly, it brings life into everyone's life.
John is actually the reason I am doing this. It was his idea. He's like, hey man, you know what you should do? You should do a video series, a playthrough for Destiny 2. I was like, you know what, John? That's actually not a bad idea.
Hey, if you could just not die, that'd be great. What are you trying to do here? You hiding in the bushes?
Ow, ship's here.
Oh my gosh, I'm not.
Shoot the ship. Shoot the ship.
Guys.
Guys, shoot the ship. Shoot it. I'm doing barely any damage to it. I'm doing 11.
I can't see no ship. Oh,
Ow.
there it is. There's the ship.
It's
Goodbye,
okay. It
ship.
should come back at least once. I had the one on. I was gonna say I had the one on Earth come back twice after the initial.
You. But can actually hold your weight.
Something like that.
Aim.
Whoa. Okay.
Trying to
Hello,
stay on
guys.
here.
Oh, that's a Colossus. Ow. I don't know, but I got hit by missiles while I was trying to see if the ship was coming. Oh, it's leaving. Or no, it's coming in. Never mind. Guys, I told you I'm not very smart.
Okay, gone.
Oh, because we finished it too fast.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Because Ashley stayed on here. Oh, my Lanta.
Well, you shouldn't have done
Look
that.
at guacamole.
Are we really that scary?
According to my data,
Ha, never heard that one before.
What?
Ghost is like, are we really that scary? And Failsafe is like, According to my data, yes.
The captain always finds a way.
Okay, so we're going this way now. Oh, they're
Which
already
way are we
there.
going?
You guys are already there.
No, I'm not. Wait, which way? Oh, my land.
We're going to the thing that you guys were supposed to be killing. Were. It's the thing that it's literally the objective to kill him. Right now. See, we did it. Killed the
Okay,
stupid
go
face.
to the table.
Perhaps we can discover how they're producing it.
Ooh, that looks like a fun drop.
I do not have a ghost or a sparrow, so you guys will have
You
to
didn't
wait.
transfer over your sparrows?
No, 'cause I keep forgetting.
Why?
I
Now
keep
you guys make
forgetting
me
it's
feel
a
bad
thing you
for
can
using
do.
my awesome sparrow.
You should.
I don't feel bad enough not to use it, so. I hate walking in this game. Long ways that we have to go. You're welcome.
Dang it.
This is the one part where you have to climb up towards the tree.
Where am I? Okay. Yeah, you have to climb the tree and jump in the things and jump in the other things. Dude, monkeys are awesome. Battered Gauntlet. I know what that is. That's my Fist of Panic artifact. So in case I didn't mention...
exactly where I'm going.
Yes, it's Striker. Fist of Havoc is the name of the super, but everybody calls it Fist of Panic because in PvP, that's when everybody uses it, is when they're panicked and they don't know what to do, so they pop their super and slam one person. Because people who play PvP are generally morons. That being said,
Okay.
so for those of you who don't know,
No! Don't
In-
you dare. I come up close.
They
You're not
dare.
gonna grab my
So in Destiny 2, the way you get all your subclasses is you find artifacts that have to do with those subclasses. So in this case, a Battered Gauntlet, and I believe if I remember correctly, the one for Sunbreaker is a Melted Hammer. It's a Melted Hammer. Or a Charred Hammer or something. I don't know. But anyhow, whoop, this way. Yeah. So anyhow, unlike Destiny 1, where you essentially had access to 2 of your subclasses right off the bat, and then had a small quest to get your 3rd subclass, in this, continuing the theme of not having all your powers and stuff for a while, and then you get them back and everything, you gain new abilities by you find the artifact, then you do a bunch of public events and kill a bunch of enemies, kind of like I'm doing right now, and then that charges up the artifact. And then you have another kind of side mission, kind of a relatively short thing, where you have to go...
Depends on how well you like that subclass. I don't like subclasses on my Titan. I don't like Titan.
I like Titan. I prefer... if I have to pick one, I think in Destiny 2 I prefer Titans over Hunters.
Ooh,
But I
have
really
a funny
like
story for you.
Titans and Hunters. Do you know?
Yes. So once upon a time, there was a girl
Oh.
who got lost and does not know where she was. Where she is. Until she's in tunnels in a cave with a bunch of people. And she's lost. So. I don't know where I'm at. It's the real issue.
Okay, well, I'm not sure where you're at either, so I'm not sure how to get to you.
I was following my marker, and then it led me here. Oh my winter. I'm in a cave with a...
Well, then maybe you're just further ahead than ID and I. Port. How are you now? Okay, I found ID.
I think I'm in, like, a lost sector. I'm be honest with you, I think that's where I'm at. I think I, like, walked into a lost sector and now am trying to figure out how to get out because I'm now at a point where I can step on
You know, I
one of
think
these light things.
I'm gonna say that's probably why they called those lost sectors, because you tend to find them most often when you're lost.
Okay, well, I am following my arrow to get out of here. And I think the issue may have been that I went through a portal.
Maybe.
So, might have been. But hey, you know, fun little side mission there. Yep, I was in a lost sector. I had to have been. Oh, okay, that's why I was assuming that you guys were coming. Get out of my way, bitch. Okay. Alright. Oh, look. Where I'm supposed to go.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I wish that there's like halfway camera for you to see what I look what I'm doing.
I was gonna say, you probably don't want to do that, ID.
Hey, look at that. I found y'all. Bye.
Bye! I guess we should probably go down there.
Oh, hello. Well of Echoes.
If I remember correctly, you have to kill the Minotaur. Like, yeah.
And if you guys all hear that, that is the sound of sweet business.
Sweet business, one of the best weapons in the game.
I know, but I'm just saying for the people who don't know.
Actually, I was gonna say, I haven't used the sweet business yet on videos for these fine folks who are watching. So, we will have to do that at some point. Just for fun.
Okay.
I'll do a nice little short thing.
Why are you over here, bro? Why does it say you're immune? Why are you?
Because you have to step in a light pillar first.
Step in a white thing?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big white light. Step into the light. No, you kind of want to go into the light. ID, wait for me.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Okay, close enough. So this definitely goes...
Oh.
Okay, this definitely goes a little better. Yeah, that's a sword animation. That's neat. So yeah, this bit definitely seems to go a lot smoother if you have several people here. Because you can, several people go through the what you call it at a time. Yeah, save it. Kill all the extras. Kill your abs.
Didn't know.
Kill your abs. Switch to Jesus. Grab your emo fluid. For those of you who don't know, that is kind of a clan inside joke. It's kind of our unofficial motto. It's all based on one of our favorite clan mates, Zero the Gunner, and his wonderfully wacky turn of phrases. Let's say, or sometimes he just can't talk right. Yeah, that is definitely a sword slash, not an orb punch. That's funny.
My hair all up in my face. My paw.
Oh, that's level 10.
Hello, friends. Dingus.
Yeah. I ran out of light pillars. There.
Son of a biscuit eating bulldog.
What the French toast?
Where do you come from?
Who are you calling a cootie queen, you lint liquor?
Liquor.
So, is there just no more lights to go through? Never mind, I found one. I found one. Come here, pal. Everybody ready? Kill the thing. Well, that worked.
Failsafe. Won't be a problem. Nice
Nicely done, ID.
Reporting the same thing. Hopefully, they do not possess the resources to do this twice.
Well done. Alright, give me a second to make sure I have all my best stuff in. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's see, what should we go for next?
Goodbye.
That one. Onward, my friends. Pulse rifle. So I have a pulse rifle and a pulse sidearm.
Made a mistake.
Was his name Spartan?
Yes.
Thought
That's
so.
not the mistake I made.
Did you say biggest mistake that you ever made?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No surprise there. I think everybody regrets the day they became my friends.
Yeah. Keeps you awake at night.
Yeah. You lie awake at night, toss and turn, thinking, oh man, what have I done? Where would my life be if not for that Spartan guy? Nah, they'd be better.
Okay, so
They wouldn't be stuck doing YouTube videos of Destiny 2. uh,
it's true. I'd probably be.
well, we're up
Uh,
to almost an hour, so we're 50 minutes.
I used to be a
51.
streamer, so. Oh.
Well, I still stream sometimes, but this is more for saving something for later.
Educational purposes.
Yes. So people can reference it and show their friends and be like, look how bad this guy sucks at Destiny 2. His friends, that Crimson Girl sounds kind of hot, though.
Oh my goodness, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what they don't say.
I'm sure. You
I'm sure they
underestimate.
say she sounds like a cow.
You underestimate
Or,
how valuable a girl that plays video games is to single dudes.
I guess so.
That's like the holy
yeah.
grail right there. Girls that play video games or read comic books or are otherwise into geek stuff.
Yeah. I don't know where we're going, so I'm just gonna take a drive.
I would say follow me, but I'm sure you've already failed on that point.
Pretty much. I don't know where you are. You just jumped off my sparrow.
I just got wrecked. No, actually, I'm heading for an adventure
Get
that's
to the
beyond the
chopper.
public event. Get the yellow bar. Sure.
I think I'll eventually get to you guys.
See, I figured that was a thing.
Oh. Hey, I'm at another event, but
I was
not
to
one
say,
that
I
you
think
guys
you're,
are
I
at.
think you're closer to where we're headed. So I think you're on the right track at least.
I don't think so.
I
I'm
think
by
so.
a public event, but it's like I'm about to die. Yep, I died. So.
We'll do that.
Ugh. But I want to. Okay. But Daddy, I love him. Name that movie.
Every Disney movie?
Every
Or
Disney movie? No. It's
most?
from Little Mermaid.
I was gonna
It
say, well,
was
that
like,
was specifically
Daddy,
the
I
one
love
the one I was thinking of, but like, that's always kind of the thing is like, anytime anybody's like, but you literally just met this guy, you know nothing about him, pretty sure you shouldn't marry him. They're like, but I love
it.
him.
Daddy, I love him.
And they're like, it's been 2 minutes since you met him. Like, literally 2 minutes.
Can I just say something crazy? A little crazy. I'm like a fan of fairy salvation.
I laugh to keep from singing along because I know
Can I
that
say
song.
something crazy? Will you marry me? Can I say something even crazier? Yes. You sang one song together and you guys feel like you guys are in
Right.
love. Y'all aren't in love.
I actually read a really cool theory about how Hans wasn't evil from the get-go. He was turned evil by the little troll things. And it's because
I
they
don't know.
because it's like, think about it. In Disney movies, the villains can't not reveal their villainous plan in a song. So somewhere in that song, he would have like made an aside like, yeah, I'm only trying to marry this girl to get her kingdom or some shit, right? And consider the fact that the trolls clearly wanted her to marry what's his nuts? Their boy.
Kristoff?
Yeah, him. I couldn't think of his name for a minute. But they very clearly wanted her to get with him. So the theory goes that they performed some voodoo magic because clearly that's something they can do. You know. So they did some voodoo magic that essentially caused Hans to go full Game of Thrones at the end of the movie, and
I
it was
don't
it
think
was
so.
it was all to
I
set up.
think that you're thinking way too much into it, and
Well,
that
not me. It was the theory I
Hans
read.
can just yes. Well, they're thinking too much into it, and they don't know shit.
If I knew what that was, I
How
might care,
would
but
you?
I don't. So I don't.
Gosh, I'm leaving. You guys are rude.
I've heard of it, but I've never watched it.
What?
Why would I have watched it?
Because it's Naruto. Are you serious? Like the plot?
I've never watched it. I've never read them. I don't know, it's hard for me to get into that kind of stuff. The only one I like is Ruby, and that one's an American one, so it kind of doesn't count.
Oh, hello, public event that I do not want to be a part of.
I haven't even watched any of Dragon Ball Z, and I know that's the one
What?
everybody's like, oh,
Okay,
Dragon Ball
I'm
Z.
leaving. I'm going.
Ash is done.
Sylvia's-
She
I
just
think
can't
Sylvia-
handle it. I'm sorry, I lived under a rock my whole life. I
Oh,
didn't
you
get to
have
see.
these.
I was gonna say I didn't get to watch half the things other kids my age got to watch.
Just treat it like tightrope. Don't think about it.
Ah!
Oh, I
I
almost,
will kill you.
almost fell off.
If they kill me, I will haunt your shell.
If they kill me, I
good
will
thing
haunt
that
your shell. I want Failsafe to come with me places. That's awesome. I would love to have Failsafe as a little ghost to come, like, follow me places.
Excuse me, I need you to jump up there. Stop being a dingus. Goodness gracious.
No, more dingus. All the dingus.
Thank you, Captain. Now eliminate those data cubes. They contain security protocols that are blocking my
Oh, well, I already made the effort to come up here, so
She's gonna hang out up here with me instead. She likes me better.
Spartan and Crimson sitting on a platform. Sorry,
I was gonna say, it's because she doesn't know me as well yet, yeah.
Ah!
The heck was that?
Shoot you.
Did you fall again?
Yep, I was falling. Then I saved myself with my incredible jump that I have because I am not a dingus.
Because you are Hunter.
I am a hunter, and hunters are the best. But best than me. You say Titans are best? No, you lie. You lie long.
You'll all see one day.
No, 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 no.
If they are, it's only because they're OP and they need
Right.
nerfs.
They're a close second. They're a close second.
Any updates?
Well, then they're not Master Race. If they're Master Race, then they need nerfed. If they don't need nerfed, then they're not Master Race.
The data core from that model.
Exactly what he said.
Because they're all supposed to be balanced. They're all supposed to be good at different things. So if they're Master Race, that implies that they're better than the other two classes at something.
Yep.
Which means they need a nerf. Okay, I think I
That
need
is
to go.
funny story. I have the hiccups. Sure.
See, Warlocks
They
need
cannot.
nerfs. Bungie needs
Oh,
nerfs.
yes!
Needs nerf, please. Sure.
Am I the only one fighting this thing, or what's going on?
No, I'm fighting the thing. I just threw a grenade at him. She's not the only one. I'm throwing grenades at him, and granted, it took me a minute to get up here, but still. Did you say something about popcorn?
No, I said
I could
no,
go for
I'm
some
not the only
popcorn.
one. I was singing a song that Sam Smith sings.
Only Disney songs are allowed in this video. Come on. Because
Because
that's the
well,
the
that
most.
was pretty much demolished once I started singing other songs, like, I don't know, Amazing Grace and Arms of an Angel.
Okay, that was a special occasion because we were having a funeral for those Vexes that were ascending, or the Hydras that were ascending to the heavens.
Okay, well.
That's the exception. For having a funeral service,
Look at
you
this
can
stuff.
sing
Isn't
nice
it
funeral
neat?
songs.
Do you think my
My
collection's
collection's complete. Wouldn't you think she's the girl who has everything?
No, no. I do not have everything. And we are singing
That's
the
okay.
actual
I don't
lyrics.
know how much of that we can actually sing without Disney lawyers being like, yo, knock it off.
We're supposed to go into this portal?
Too late. I did it.
Well,
I think
too
so,
late
because
already.
it looks like the marker points this way. So you shoot things to stabilize them. Got it.
On somebody else's road.
You know, that was... yeah.
I got Anteater earlier.
That was actually my stepmom's favorite song. Was
The
the Little Mermaid part of your world.
Under the sea. Yeah, it's what take it from me. Excuse
Nice.
me. I need you to revive me.
Need
Guys, I
reviews.
saw the way you guys were looking. You're like, how could you leave her? But Daddy, I love him.
And then she makes the worst deal possible. So, wait, they actually put Failsafe's mind inside this box somehow? The Vex are weird.
Thank you, Captain.
Oh, wait, she...
Last decade speaking with a fellow prisoner.
It didn't take us that long.
Time must work differently within the network. He was a very good listener. It's a shame I couldn't take him with me. He showed me a myriad of potentialities with this galaxy. How the Vex intend to shape it. I will share with your vanguard.
Oh, thanks.
So sorry I put you through that.
But you did. And I
But you did. And I never forget those who've done me wrong.
Gee, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? Calf, calf.
Just because I killed your dog because you left me at a restaurant doesn't mean that you get to bring it up on the YouTube channel.
I'm bringing it up. I love that dog. Thank you very much. Rest in peace, Fluffer. You will be missed.
Fluffer? Oh my gosh, let's Fido.
Shut up. He was the fluffiest goddamn dog I've ever seen, okay? It's the first thing that popped to mind, and I just couldn't call him anything else.
Yeah, it's okay.
Now he's gone now.
We're-
Just because I forgot Ash at a restaurant. One time. Wasn't even for that long. Like, I only got 5 minutes down the road, and then I was like, oh, right. Ash was going to ride with me, and so I turned the taxi guy around, and I'm like, hey, we need to go back.
Yeah, you turned him around, broke his neck, and then drove it yourself.
Yeah, yeah. I just killed the random taxi driver. I was gonna say, cue the police showing up at my door. So we hear you killed a man, a taxi driver. Now, do you hate all taxi drivers, or was it just this man? Would you say that your actions were, well, what did they say?
Warranted?
Would you say they were motivated by hate or racial profiling? Dude, he was as white as I am.
He was white.
Please answer the question, sir.
Oh, pretty sure. Oh man. No. So you do admit there was a murder? No, no, it was a joke.
No, I was
joke.
simply saying that the taxi driver was white, like me. I never said anything
in
about there
this
being a
fake-
murder.
In this fake,
The
made
fake
up
taxi,
story.
the fake
person.
driver of the fake taxi.
So are you saying that you do not like to have people of different races in your fake
So-
stories
So are you,
here?
Are you?
No,
Yeah,
no,
that'll be the
sir.
next
No,
thing.
not at
So are you
all.
saying a
I
black
think you're
driver
racist.
would have been
You're
good enough for your
racist.
fake story? A
Are
Muslim
you
driver wouldn't
saying
have
that
been
you
good
are
enough for your
racist?
fake story?
You think white lives
Sir,
matter more than black lives matter?
sir, you're gonna have to
Sir,
come
I don't like
downtown
the
with
way you're
us.
speaking to me.
Sir,
Come
I'm
down.
gonna have to ask you
Come
not to
down, sir.
resist arrest. I'm not resisting arrest. I'm simply trying to make sure you understand what actually happened.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
probably not.
I
Well,
was
see,
gonna say,
if you
what
talk
from
about
all
it,
three
then
people that are watching this ever? YouTube will like shut down and be decayed by the time anybody gives a shit about this video.
yeah, it's true. They'll like add me, and then they'll be like, "Yo,
So
girl,
tell us
you
about
like the
John.
voice."
Yeah, I like.
Yeah. So who's
You've
John?
got a sexy
Remember,
voice.
it's Crimson Girl. CrimsonGirl.
Yeah. I'm gonna put. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm gonna put an annotation or a thing in the description. I'm gonna spell out your username so that if they're curious, they can come find you.
Yeah, come find me and ask me about John. I'll send you 5 pictures of him.
It takes
Because
5
that's
to
how-
show the whole. He's really tall and big.
Yeah.
He's like that fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card, Exodia or whatever. That's like literally
What?
5 different cards.
You know about Yu-Gi-Oh, but you don't know about Dragon Ball Z? Are you serious?
We
Get
had
out of here.
okay. One like my only friend in high school at the other high school I went to was super into Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Are you guys even out of the place yet? Because I'm just driving around. Driving around.
I'm heading. Yeah, I'm heading to. It's taking a long time to get this level up. It's didn't seem to take me this long last time.
Sorry.
You just need to hit level 11 so we can get back to actually doing the story. But that's why I want to do that's why I want to do the adventures instead of just like public events and stuff. Because I still want to do stuff that actually has like story content
Yep,
to
I
it.
do not want to touch that water.
Because that's the whole point of this playthrough is to show off the story stuff. Sure you did.
Oh, I'm going off. Ah! Oh my gosh.
Ash, why?
What? This is an area that I can go in? Man, I wish that they were looking at my screen and not yours.
Man, Q Ash finding new, strange, exotic places.
Yeah, it's
Meanwhile,
pretty.
everybody else is like,
I actually spent a good solid 45 minutes in this area one day.
Yeah,
I was just like driving around.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, everybody else is gonna be watching this, be like, yeah, I know about that already. Been there 3 times.
No, it wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. No. No. You Chewbacca.
They're capturing Fallen. That can't be good.
Gosh. Guys.
Just so you know, Colin probably won't thank us.
Okay, well, I'm not
They should.
anywhere near here.
Either way, you'll be doing something.
That's dumb.
You guys are making me drive all the way to you.
At least you have a sparrow. Quit complaining.
Oh, whose fault is that? Oh, whose fault is that? Buster?
Yours?
Not mine, no.
It's
Your
fault.
guys' fault for not transferring over your sparrows.
Well, you know
I
what?
have literally like 15 sparrows.
Shh.
Why? Because you want to be energetic?
Yeah, that.
What you want to do?
He
Yeah.
wants totally. But yes, that's exactly
It's the
what he's
language
trying
of
to do.
Ashley. It's a new language. Just barely got it. Son of a bitch!
I think Ashley just
Oh.
died. She's trying to
No,
speak her made-up
actually, I
language, and it
survived.
didn't save her from the fall.
I didn't fall. I just got shot by people that shouldn't be here because they should be on break, doing their own thing, going home to their families.
Do they even have families? Yeah, I was gonna say, nobody gets breaks in a prison.
In my prison, they do.
Oh.
Gotta keep your prisoners happy. Son of a biscuit.
Well then. You talking conjugal
Oh my
visits
gosh.
or
Which way am I supposed? Really? Really? Where? Okay, tell me that. Oh.
So if you're just
Bye.
joining us, Ash is lost as fuck, and me and ID are breaking up a prison open.
Yeah, wow. Oh my Atlanta. Okay, I'm hoping I'm going the right way.
Also, she likes to pray to her Lanta.
Oh my goodness. Okay. BRB.
Did she just get here? Did she make it? Hey, you missed everything. But welcome anyways.
Falling down. Barriers ahead. And below us. Deep below us.
Captain, that
Well, it is a prison.
you should free them.
They'll say they tried to kill us.
Better that than dying in a cage.
You're so nice, failsafe. Well, to anybody that's not Ghost. Or Cade. To be fair, Cade kind of earned it by doing a dumb thing. For those of you who missed it, or for whatever reason have skipped ahead to this video instead of watching all of them, Cade did a dumb thing and got stuck in a teleporter loop for a while. We had to save his ass. America! I think so. Because he exploded into void energy. Scannable. Hmm. Come that way. I love when you punch a dude and his head flies off.
Response to your prison break.
It's so weird.
Too late to stop us. Fight they want.
It's a fight they want, well, they're gonna give it to us. One as in multiple. 8.
All clear. Signal Vex or fallen inside. I'm sorry it had to end this way.
The attempt was appreciated, friendly ghost.
So what exactly are we examining here? Uh-huh.
Taken. A lot of thought. This is just the tip of the facility. This group was told they could terminate each other, and the survivor would be set free. None of them fired a shot, except at us. Kinda admire that loyalty.
Well
We
then.
all learned something today.
Yeah. Vex are the worst.
So basically the Vex were like, do Hunger Games, and we'll let you live. Hey, 11. Now we can go do more story. not sure if Ash is still with us. Maybe she accidentally muted herself or something. Crimson, you still with us? But yeah, for those of you who are interested, I'll spell it out in the description. But this is her. You go at her, and she'll tell you all about John. This is a sweet business that she's using. It's a very fun auto rifle. Excuse me a moment while I check to make sure she's okay. No audio coming in over her mic. She may be busy. So, I had to plug in my controller. Oh, man, it's warm over here. Some people want to talk to us at the farm. So we'll do that before we launch into the next mission. Gives her time to whatever she's doing and come join us.
Hey yo, I'm back.
Oh, there you are.
I said I'd be back.
I did not hear you. And I don't think I did either.
Well, you could look back on the video and be like, hey, this is where she said she'd be right back.
Alright, sure. We'll look. And then when it's not
You will.
there,
Maybe you guys can come and say, hey, it
we'll
wasn't
be
there.
like,
And
hey,
I say,
Ash.
yeah, it was.
You lied to us. Liar!
Yeah. I
Not a
almost
witch, I'm
halfway
your
wish
wife,
that
but
this
after
was
what
a
you
stream,
said.
so that way people could ask you questions. Said I almost halfway wish that this was a stream, so we could ask you questions, so people could ask you questions.
Oh, they could, if there was anybody watching it right now. Like, it's streaming live to YouTube.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's just for... Excuse me. There's nobody actually watching it.
Hey, come over here.
I just stream it to YouTube so that it saves it for later. Because I'm pretty sure Twitch does it. What if I don't want to look at you? What if I don't want to...
I'm cool. I want everyone to come look at me. Come here.
Are you sure, though?
Over here. Over here.
Are you sure you're cool? I was told people wanted to talk to me. Somebody lied. Said there were 2 people at the farm that needed my attention. Neither of them are actually here. Well, that doesn't follow either, because there was only one thing at the postmaster.
Oh my gosh. If you could not take forever in a freaking day to come over here, that'd be great. Look! I'm floating.
It's kind of like what we did to, how was it, Gunner that we did that to ID? Behind, Lady Aphrodite. The last time they had Iron Banner. We pushed him off the back corner and he just started doing that. I think it was Gunner we did that to. 'Cause he was AFK, so we pushed him just right and he started doing that.
Am I
like,
turning?
well, without
Am
spinning.
I turning really fast?
You're spinning about normal fast, but yeah. But yeah, he started doing that weird float in midair and... Okay. Well, it's a good thing I decided to bring us to the farm.
Yeah, it is.
We didn't know you had said you were gonna go.
Hey, watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Come here. Come here. Over here.
What?
Come here.
We're trying to
over here.
do things for the... I don't even know where you are right.
Yeah, but this is more of a cool side little note, so if you could just walk over here, that'd be great.
I have to find you first.
No one knows that song except unless they're LBS or Mormon. Okay, now watch how I die, okay? Watch. I'll be like, oh, yeah, I run around. Watch how I throw myself on the ground.
Did you just get sniped or something? Like, the way you fell over, it looks like you got shot or something. Like, God was just like, fuck you, Crimson. Going out of bounds. That's not allowed.
And also, it's really cool, guys, that are watching.
Not me.
I know everyone. I know a bunch of people are watching. When?
Oh yeah,
you get
everyone
3,
is watching.
Yeah, everyone's watching because I'm a girl and I'm on.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how it works. Girls get all the views.
Hey!
Ah, you
No.
fucking asshole. We were trying to play soccer with that. You little bitch.
Okay, he's trying to actually play soccer, and I'm not having it. All I want to do is show these people how to play soccer and what happens when the soccer ball gets hit into
I'm pretty sure I did that already, but we can see if we can still...
You know what, I don't
He's
care.
not actually
Just
trying to
me-
play soccer, he's trying to kick it into the river.
He's being a jerk. Okay, where are we going? What's next? How we going? What's good? It's not unusual to be not unusual.
Okay. Yeah, let's go do a thing before the viewers get bored and leave. I mean, there's only so much
They
that...
won't.
There's only so long you can hold them here just with the fact that you're a girl.
No, actually,
I mean,
you know,
unless you
if
were...
I speak
Unless you were, like, on
and I'm doing
camera...
cool stuff and I'm funny.
I was gonna say, well, like, maybe if you were on camera and they could see your cleavage,
Oh.
maybe then they would, you
That
know...
is so sexist. I could keep and attain as many viewers as I want without showing anything. I've had a bunch of viewers with no camera before. I've gotten up to 1,000 viewers at one time.
Well, we don't have nearly that many.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying I can.
Those that are here don't care that you're a girl, because it's like maybe 2 of my friends, if you're lucky.
Are we playing the story?
Yeah,
There we are.
that was the whole point of the videos here.
Oh, is it?
Yes, I explained this all to you
Oh.
before we started.
I
Way to listen.
apologize.
Yeah. It's because she's too busy being Kim Possible. She doesn't have time to pay attention to my nonsense.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Gotta go save the world. I love my dumb black Terminator. I don't know. Works for me. Either way, I live. That's fine. So I like Ikora. She's a tough lady.
You know who's also a tough lady?
John?
You.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. I'm not a lady.
What? You're not?
Also, I'm not that tough. That's why I don't play scary games. I get too scared. Actually, I don't play scary games because they don't scare me enough. How bad is that? Yeah. Dude, I played the shit out of Alien Isolation. That freaked me shit.
The Last of Us, and that legitimately scared me. Left 4 Dead scared me.
Left 4 Dead's not that scary.
Me.
You get plenty of guns and bullets and explosives and melee weapons. And
Resident Evil scared the fuck out of me.
Which one?
All of them.
Have you played all of them?
I played the VR one. And that one, like, I lasted like 5 minutes in, and I was like,
the newest,
nope,
RE7. I liked RE7. I think it's a good step in the right direction for the Resident Evil franchise.
Lowest thing.
If you're just joining us, we're playing Destiny 2, but we're talking about Resident Evil and other scary games. I actually really liked...
I should have tried. Ikora, don't be so hard on yourself, girl. Okay?
As you can say, you're literally you're one powerless warlock against an entire base full of Cabal.
Oh, yes, I forgot the Cabal. Wait, is this Io?
Yes,
No.
this is Io.
Okay. I never go on this. Yes. I forgot because I never go on this.
Yeah.
Ever.
Io.
There's nothing on here.
Probably the least interesting planet of the new, like, explorable areas. Io is probably the one people go to the least. Cause it's just...
Yeah,
I don't know.
right now because there's... For right
like,
now.
At least for now. Yeah. The popular theory is that there will be more stuff added later as, you know, DLCs and stuff happen.
That I hate the freaking Cabal. Out of the 3 things that... 3 factions that they have, the Cabal is the worst.
3?
In my opinion. Well, there's 4.
I was gonna say, I think there's 4 or 5. There's Fallen, Vex, Taken, Hive, Cabal. There's 5.
Hive. I forgot about Hive. Okay, added the 5. I was thinking just of the Taken, Cabal, and the Fallen. Now this is when we run into Taken.
I was gonna say, for now. Again, there's that strange bit that we oh well, no spoilers, you guys will see at the end. But there's a thing at the end of the story after the credits, like a cut scene that you guys will get to see here eventually. And yeah, it just is kind of weird because we don't know if it's dudes we've already seen or if it's maybe new dudes.
It's probably a part of Hawthorne.
It's new to dudes.
bringing her human faction over and doing her thing and betraying
Oh yeah,
the
because
Guardians.
they're totally gonna be friendly. That's why it's such an ominous scene set to such ominous music.
No, what
Because
I'm
they're gonna
saying
be our
is
pals.
it's not going to be friendly. It's going to be horrible. It's Hawthorne's planning behind the
Right,
the
right,
Guardian spots.
right. She's gonna be the new Gaul.
She
She's
knows
like,
the in and
you
out.
know,
Yeah, she knows the ins and out of the.
yeah. She's like,
Traveler.
she's gonna be the new Gaul. She's gonna be like, why should the Guardians have all the good powers and shit? I'm gonna take that shit for myself.
No, she's just wanting to make everyone normal. So she'll want to take the light away from them.
I
So that way
see what you're
everyone can be
saying.
normal. She doesn't want it for herself. She just wants to get rid of it altogether.
No.
Yeah, well, maybe she was trying to just know
light for
exactly
nobody.
what the Cabal was doing in all of this. Like, she's like, I want to know. That's why we had to set up her little things. Then now she knows all this information. She sees that this is how the Cabal failed, and what they need to do next time in order to not be,
Sure.
horrific. No, it makes sense.
And you thought my theory about Hans being the real victim in
Okay,
Frozen
that was stupid.
was
That was
garbage.
stupid. No, it is. It is garbage. It's a bunch of shenanigans.
It has-
Do you even know anything? Do you even Disney, bro?
Yes.
Do you even Disney?
And it
Because
has
that
as
makes no
much.
sense.
It has as much.
No.
I didn't bring up all the points that they made because I don't remember them all right offhand. But it has as much of a theoretical basis as your little theory does.
Okay, well, Hans had
More,
12
in fact,
brothers.
I would
A
venture to say.
princess- Because, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it makes sense. Because, I mean, if he had powers or was evil and all that, could have easily fought Elsa. And won.
He didn't have powers.
I don't even know.
Where did you
Huh?
get that he had powers?
Didn't you say that he had powers?
No. The trolls have powers.
Yeah, well, the trolls have powers to what? To help him do what? What was the whole point of telling me this?
No, the theory is that the trolls essentially turned him into a bad guy so that,
On purpose, so then that way
so that-
Kristoff can be with Anna.
yeah. Because they really want to hook their
Okay,
boy up.
alright.
Plus,
I
that
guess.
gets them a toehold into the ruling family. So if you think about it,
Oh,
it gives them
okay,
power because
okay.
by
Well,
marriage,
I guess it makes sense. I thought that you told me that Hans got superpowers somehow.
no.
And then, like, okay, I was
No.
just a bit confused.
Okay,
But
so yeah,
also,
so
guys,
so now you see why it makes a little more sense. Because yeah, whatever you were
makes a
thinking,
little
I
bit
said that makes no sense. What I said,
But, yeah.
it makes enough sense to at least think about.
okay. So I got lost again. Surprise, surprise. So
Oh, what is that from? I know that, but I can't think of. Is that from Borderlands? Oh, because I was gonna say I feel like that would be something from Borderlands.
okay, no joke. I did this whole entire mission by myself, and it was super duper hard. Oh, good guy. Oh.
Really? Man,
Oh,
that's
gosh, guys.
that's one I have not seen in forever. Oh hey, I just got the thingy to go back to the EDZ and get my new subclass. Now I can get my lightning
Good job.
fist. Hey girl,
There
you
it
want
goes.
to try out my lightning fist?
No, thank you. What a parv.
Alright, yeah, totally.
Cool, we definitely did not close it. Yeah, what gave you that inkling of thought there, buddy? It's probably because of all these taken right here. Gosh.
Nah,
What
it's
is up
fine.
with this?
Nah, man, it's cool.
I already did. What happens if I step in this black thing? Oh no, I'm sinking! I'm sinking! Okay,
You are having way too much
Oh.
fun with the most random shit right now.
I know. I'm sorry. Not unusual. Hey, back your shit up, boy. I don't have time for you. Pull ya. Almost died. Pull ya. Pull. Oh, JK. JK. I did most of that damage, so I might as well have done that boss all by myself.
I was gonna say.
I'm pretty sure not. I could have used my rocket launcher, but I used my super. So, suck that.
Yes, ID has the nice fancy Trials hand cannon.
You know, it's funny, I do have the Trials pulse rifle. All these bullshit.
I got the sniper rifle. The one, like, power weapon type that I use the least in this game is what I got from the Trials package. How good is that? I don't know. It's okay, I guess, as far as sniper rifles go.
Dalton is having a hard time, guys. I'm having a hard time not caring. This water tastes funny. Probably has sugar in it. Hold on. Gosh, okay. I just want to say, guys, if you guys can't hold a freaking conversation with a lady, don't even bother, okay? We don't want to waste our time.
Pro tips for life here.
Honestly, if you guys, okay, for example, you message, hey, just hey, that's all. The girl's like, oh, hi, how are you? You say, good. You? And I'm like, oh, I'm good. What are you up to? Nothing. Okay, if that is how the conversation goes, don't even bother. Okay? If you really don't want to talk, have a conversation, please, don't bother.
So, Ash, tell me if I am or am not right. Guys, you want to hit up a lady, make sure to have something interesting to say. Don't just be like, hey.
Oh, yeah, that's
be
exactly
like,
what I just said.
but wait, I was going to give examples. Be like, say something like, ask her about her thoughts on, let's see.
On the aliens.
Aliens, yeah, that's always a fun one. Do you think there's, like, hey girl, do you think there's life on other planets? Guarantee
Hey,
you, girl's gonna have a paragraph-long
like
response.
Tentacle porn? Like,
yeah. Do you like it up the butt? I mean, what?
Oh my gosh, no.
Yeah, those are bad tips.
No,
Don't use
okay.
those.
But
like the
okay.
aliens thing. Like,
Just,
seriously,
like,
you hit a
ask
girl
them
up,
questions.
you'd be like, you think there's life on other planets? I guarantee you, homegirl's gonna come back and have something really interesting and insightful to say about it. And if she doesn't,
also ask her about stuff that she like wants to hear about. Like if she's not into aliens, don't be asking her about tentacles and like aliens, because you're gonna get a WTF. Get away from me, you freak.
right?
Okay, because it just doesn't happen that way.
Okay,
It's
so
same for
Ash,
girls.
what are some safe topics to?
I don't know. For me, for instance, you could ask me about anything, and I'd come up with conversation. I am easy.
Do you like tentacle
Not
porn?
like that though. And now, next topic would be...
Okay, but seriously though. yeah. For the record, she did not say no.
No. Well, I will say no because I have never watched it, never been interested in it. Always thought, maybe it's just not for me. So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
You know what? And that
But like,
is the kind of answer I feel like anybody should be able to respect. It's not just a flat out denial. It's a, I thought about it, but it just doesn't seem like my kind of thing,
exactly.
And I always got to respect someone who answers something that way, because it's, it shows they've at least kind of put some thought into it, and they're open to new experiences and new ideas. That's the kind of person you want to be with anyways,
Yeah.
because they're going to help
And honestly-
you to become more open up to new experiences and new things, and that's how you find new stuff that you didn't know you liked.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So if you guys are looking for the perfect girl, just hit me up and I will tell you who the perfect girl is, and I'll just describe myself because
Yeah,
I'm pretty much the greatest
I
lady
was
on
gonna say,
earth. So
if you ask her who the perfect girl is, she's gonna be like, yeah, you know that Crimson girl that was on Spartan
yeah,
videos? Yeah,
yeah,
her.
she's pretty awesome.
And
Yeah,
then
you
you're gonna
should
be
hit her
like,
up.
wait, isn't that you that I'm
She's
talking to
all
right
that.
now? And she'll
Oh
be
my
like,
gosh,
what? Oh,
crazy.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly.
But you
Yeah,
know
it is
what?
me.
Come to
What's
think
up?
of it, you're right. Wow, what a
Funny, I totally
coincidence.
forgot.
Yeah, I
What a
totally forgot
cutie.
about that. It's
Totally.
weird.
Yeah, so anyways, hit me up. Number is just kidding. Can't
Yeah,
release for security
denied.
purposes or for privacy reasons. And yeah. No, but honestly, like I'm only irritated.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
literally.
Okay. Dalton doesn't listen to watch your YouTube channel, right?
Not that I
That'd
know
be
of.
that would be kind of embarrassing if he's stalking you that way.
But
But hey, no,
no,
I
seriously,
can't, I
fellas.
won't.
Seriously, like, come up with something original, or at least semi-original. Like I said, you can use our tips. Talk about aliens. Talk about. Well, I wouldn't say the government because that's kind of a touchy subject. But like,
Don't get all
we're,
political, not
yeah,
on
like
first
not
time
not
talking to a lady.
not political, but I was thinking like world
Yeah, that's
events.
like
Like, what
second
do you?
date status. Yeah,
Yeah, you could always do that. Be like, yo, what do you think of Wonder Woman being such a huge hit movie, and that like everybody was against it because girls in
did
in
you
leading
revive
roles.
yourself with such a dingus? I'm
Because
over here
girls in
getting
leading
all shot
roles,
up.
like, yeah. So yeah, just ask her, be like, because Wonder Woman was kind of a big deal because traditionally, uh, female-led movies don't perform very well in Hollywood, and yet Wonder Woman did super well. So ask her about how she feels about that. You know,
Yeah.
um, ask her about if there's any movies coming out that she wants to see, or if you really want to get specific, pick your movie that you really like, that's a favorite, and ask her if she's ever seen it. You know, and like strike up a
Oh,
conversation about that. It's better than just being like, hey, what you doing?
yeah.
W
Hey,
Y
girl, let me
D.
get in them DMs.
Yeah, because I guarantee you come to a girl like, hey, WYD, and just be like, yo, and not like offer it an actual conversation. Girl's gonna get
Yeah.
bored in about 3 seconds flat.
Yeah, in
So,
this day and age, technology is huge, and so people feel like, and it's easier to be lazy in that sense because, and I'm not saying that it's all guys' fault in this,
oh no,
but
girls do the same thing though.
it does. Girls do the same thing, and it's just because we allow it. Like, people will be like, "Oh, I'm so in love with this guy." It's like, okay, well, let me see your text messages. It's like, "Oh yeah, we talked all night," and it's always like, "LOL, yeah, you too." "LOL, oh, you're so pretty," and it's always like, what the fudge? Like, I swear you have something better to talk about. Like you have to. Like we lost the connection with humans and with each other because of technology. I
Mean,
feel like,
Meanwhile, the only people we're actually talking to are sitting here watching us on a video screen, probably on their phone or computer, by
see,
themselves.
okay, and I'm not saying that it's just. I'm just saying like, I mean like saying like, if you use technology in the right way, you end up making friends. You get to talk to people, and it widens it up to people who have like mental illnesses, who
Yeah.
can't get out of their room. At the
People
end of the
like me.
day, it's it's people who do need that social experience to help them get to that point. Like I tell you what, it took me months to even be able to go out and do anything and to even think outside. So it's nice to be able to have friends outside of to be able to talk to them and have real
So what we're saying
friends.
is,
It,
if you're going to use technology to communicate with people, do it right, so that you can get the most out of it.
Yeah.
Because it can be a good way, like she said, it can be a really good way to meet new people. Like, for example, IE and I happen to have known each other since high school, right? Like, we went to the same high school and everything, and we had classes together and the whole 9 yards. But we've only known Crimson Girl for maybe a week, yeah. And we wouldn't have known her if it hadn't been for the magic of, PlayStation Plus. And actually, I met her when we were trying to do a raid with some of her other friends.
Yeah.
And she had mentioned wanting to go do the Nightfall, which, we've mentioned the Nightfall strikes before a little bit here and there. And, so I was like, well, you know what? I'm going to try and be brave here, and I'm going to say, hey, you want to go do Nightfall with me sometime? I'm going to shoot you a friend request, and we can look me up if you still need someone to do it with you, because I'm bored and I have nothing to do.
If we're being honest here, I mean, we honestly became friends after I told her about John. But
yeah. Well, she sure as shit didn't come up with it. I doubt she would have volunteered to be my friend. Come on.
I'm always volunteering to be friends. I will, and that's the thing with Destiny 2, is like, you'll also, or Destiny also, is like, you, like with any video game really, but with me, for instance, I really like making new friends and talking to them and getting to know them and kind of getting that experience. So I have a bunch of friends that I don't even know on my friends list, but I play with them like once or twice, or I'll like do a dance party here.
See, on the opposite end of the spectrum, you have people like me and ID who we have like a handful of people on our friends list, but it's the same like 10 people that we talk to all the time. Like we mentioned our friend Zero the Gunner, he's one of our clan mates. We talk to him all the time. Like, all the time. Some of our other friends. Jerison, our clan leader. We talk to him usually once a day.
Oh, Jerison? I didn't know Jerison was the clan leader.
Yeah, he's our clan leader. Yeah, clan dad. That was my term, by the way. I don't remember how I came up with it. I'm just like, he's kind of like the dad of the clan. Clan dad. But yeah, like, we talk to him at least once a day whenever he's on, like, we have the same half dozen friends, but it's people we talk to all the time. And for someone like me who, if we're going to be totally honest and put this kind of stuff out there, I have really, really horrible social anxiety, like to the point where sometimes I can't even go outside because going to the Walmart or whatever to pick up groceries and stuff is just too much. It's too overwhelming. Being online with people like ID and Ash and Gunner and Jera, it gives me a way to socialize and have friends that feels safer to my anxiety. My anxiety doesn't trip as much about it because I'm not talking to them in person. They're not, I almost said they're not real people. Yes, you guys are totally made up figments of my imagination. That's why everybody can hear you. Awesome. But anyways, it's... That's me getting distracted. That's when my ADHD gets too bad and I can't concentrate on keeping you guys...
Oh, okay. Oh, there's the hole. I see the hole.
Can I stand on... Oh, I was going to try and stand on that little ledge and get you, but okay. So you see the hole, huh?
Yeah.
I see two holes. The question is... Oh! Okay, so you can't go in that hole. That hole is an insta-death barrier. But that hole looks like you should be able to go into it. No, no, I was floating in the air, and I just tried to go into the little hole, or the second hole. Like, are you upstairs? Or you're inside already? Wait for me. I know where I'm going. I was looking at the holes.
Yeah, I walked right into it.
Well, it's like I know how to get into the vault here, but there's another big hole like just below it that looks like you should be. It's like a tunnel. It looks like you should be able to float into, but I tried to float into it and it killed me right away. So I don't know. Anyhow. So this used to be a rest.
We can see the connection coming online.
It's kind of a pain.
I don't think I've ever. I think I did play this one, but so something that happened since this is my first Destiny 2 game. Like I never got the opportunity to really like I was carried for majority of the game. Like, and I haven't really got that.
Also, please be kind to her. She hasn't played Destiny 1 yet. Yeah, she's actually downloading it, and we're going to play it with her later, but... Play it with her later, not play with her later. Get your minds out of the gutter, people.
Yeah. It was them.
What'd you say?
I said, yeah, it was them. It was their heads in the gutter.
Yeah, it was all them. It's their fault. Not me at all. Nope. Shh. It's fine.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Why am I the last one?
You are.
I was gonna say, I'm hiding back by the door we came in. Well, that's what the plan is. Because I'm hiding back by the door where we came in at. That's always... I found that's a pretty decent spot. Because I have to come around to get to you, so you have time to... Excuse you, sir. Excuse you, sir. Sit down. We do not endorse that kind of behavior here.
At first I thought you were talking to your cat.
No, he's actually off napping somewhere, I think. He's behaving for the moment.
How's the scan going? The Almighty is inextricably bound to the harmonic resonance of the sun's magnetic flux tubes.
It's what?
If the Vala blows up the Almighty, it'll take the sun.
Ah, okay. Thanks for the translation, Ikora.
Join my fire team.
BAM! Cutscene. Oh, you know.
Who is this dude anyways?
Who?
Like I know that
speaker?
you know. Yeah.
Well, you'll see when we play Destiny 1, he's basically a guy who... He's kind of sort of in charge of the city. Yeah, he's in ways kind of a religious leader, a little bit.
Okay, so the Traveler speaks to him, not he. But...
Not quite.
Oh no.
He speaks for the Traveler, sort of. It's basically everything he has you do in Destiny 1 is meant to protect the Traveler. He's kind of a guide more than like an actual leader.
Okay.
So he basically, like, you know, if he thinks the Traveler's in trouble, or if there's a particular group of enemies that are lined up to be a problem, he'll be like, hey, Guardians, maybe you should go take care of that.
Okay.
Like I said, you'll see a little more in-depth when we actually take you through D1. But he's like I said, he's more of like a kind of a social, almost quasi political leader. He doesn't actually speak for the Traveler, but he holds the Traveler, because it came to Earth and it gave everything to raise up humanity and gave us the ghosts and the guardians and the light and all that. He basically he decides that humanity then has a duty to return that, you know,
Yeah.
and take care of the Traveler until such a time as it reawakens. Because the whole theory is that it's only dormant; it's not actually dead. That's why it's floating there, is because it's sleeping. It's in like a self-repair mode or whatever, but it's not totally dead. So he's like, "You got to take care of the Traveler. It's our duty."
Once the cage is complete, we will have everything. Begin the process of extracting the light.
Good old raisin face here. I think that was another gunnerism.
Yeah.
The console here, raisin face. So I know I pointed this out before. But that necklace is made up of the cores of dead ghosts and one of the old exotic hunter helmets, thereby implying that he killed all those ghosts and that hunter by himself. Or at least that's what he wants people to believe. Let me put it that way. I was gonna say, I'm thinking it's more one of those things where he waited until everybody else did all the fighting and the hard work, and then he just went and picked up the pieces and decided to make himself a nice fashion accessory to look cool. If you haven't noticed, the console, he's not really a fighter. He's more of a manipulator. Let's see. I have to go to the farm, talk to Hawthorne. We're going to do that. I also have to go do the thing for my subclass, but I don't think I can take these guys with me, so we'll hold off on that. So it is kind of cool whenever you regain your subclasses, you get a kind of, at the end of the mission, you get this cool segment where you basically get unlimited super energy, and you get to run around and go ham with your super, whatever that is, and just kind of go nuts. Well, that's why I said it's kind of unlimited, because it still drains its energy, but there's pools of boundless light that's basically a buff that instantly refills your super meter to full, so you can basically just pop it all over again, and you could just keep doing that over and over. And it's kind of a neat way to get you attuned to, if you're not used to that super, or some of the supers they've made changes to, it's a neat way to get you used to how exactly it works.
On the contrary, now that we're together, just like steam machines.
The fact is, if we destroy that weapon, we will ignite a chain reaction that could send our sun into space.
Well,
KDX Chicken is OTP.
we all know what needs to be done. The Traveler must be free.
Yeah. OTP, for those of you lucky enough not to know, stands for one true pairing. It's usually used in terms of romance or like true friendship. Okay, and that chicken, man. Best friends forever.
How do we get in? The city wall is kind of like this bar. Plenty of places to slip in unseen, so long as you know how.
You're sure you're not one of my hookers?
Not really.
Nice pop shot.
We need to get your team into the city without raising any alarms. My people and I can help you do that.
Can you though?
We also happen to be pretty good at shooting bad guys.
Hawthorne. It's one
Really?
thing for us to put our lives on the line, but this doesn't have to be a real fight.
You're not a guardian? You think you've cornered the market on sacrifice? You forget that we've had to survive without the light all our lives. Once upon a time, that big white ball in the sky was there for all of us. I think it's about time we return the favor. Guardians or not.
It's great speech and all, but let's not forget about the whole supernova and complete annihilation.
You can't destroy the Almighty. You have to disable its weapon. And that means getting a super guardian on board.
We'll need a good disguise if we want to fly right through Cabal Online.
If it's a Cabal ship you need, there's a base nearby full of them. But it won't be easy sneaking in.
We're done sneaking. If there's one thing I've learned from killing, it's the value of a plan against this. This is
You don't want to hug? Hugs? No? Dogs.
Hug your chicken, Cade. He'll give you hugs. So is that Dalton continuing to fail at carrying a conversation?
It actually wasn't Dalton. Someone else.
Oh, oh, you're popular. Yeah, yeah. One of the random
Right.
viewers hacked into her PlayStation account, somehow found her phone number, and is just texting her. To that, we have to say, impressive, but really creepy, bro.
No. Yeah. so-
Hey, there we are.
I saw a black screen too.
I
There we
know
go.
him.
What? If apocalypse would shut down Eververse? Not likely. We have two choices here. Give up, give in. Or stand up, brush off the dirt, and face whatever comes. With style. Even in the worst of times. Look. Feel good. And this place? It could use a little glamour.
So Eververse here is
What's an
this
Eververse?
place where you can get cosmetics. The only real microtransactions in the game, and all it gets you is like shaders, like such. Just kind of the color scheme of the armor that my character had at the beginning of the game. You get these fire team medallions, which are useful. They increase XP and loot from public events, strikes, crucible, what have you. You can also get ornaments for different exotic weapons. These are kind of like shaders that you put on your weapon, but they're specific to each exotic. So like the red dwarf here, that's specific for the sunshot hand cannon. There's this Beware the Red Legion. This is specific for a weapon called the Skyburner's Oath. And again, it's all just cosmetic. Man, somebody's popular.
Sorry. Sorry.
All the random viewers finding your phone number now.
Yeah, honestly.
Told you shouldn't have put that out there. Now everybody's gonna be asking to
I
see
know.
John.
Remember that Cabal base?
Yep.
One of Brawl's bloody
Up to 7 pictures now.
Jeez. Wait, how did it get bigger?
I got a little excited.
Oh, I gotcha. John gets bigger when he's excited. It's kind of like puffs up like a puffer fish, only bigger.
Oh, goodness.
What children? What anyone? Nobody is watching this shit. Ever. See strikes. Let's do some. Popular, right?
Have you ever figured procrastination is the brain training stopping you from making the jump on the street? Yeah, we do. See, I volunteered to set up a control room. What if
He
I
hasn't done it yet.
It's so important. Use that network to run ops all over the system. Supply run, recon, you name it. So I'm thinking, what if I down the drain?
Cade, he's such a lazy shit ass. He hasn't set up the patrol network yet.
So ready to do things the right way. I guess what I'm trying to say is, save me from myself.
Will you though? Will you, Cade? Will you make it worth my while? I don't think you will.
Need anything?
Alright, what about you, Ikora? What do you got?
Losing the light was devastating. We were careless. I was careless. I took my power for granted. Never again. Wherever you go, seek out experiences that truly challenge you. Force yourself to grow. Never be satisfied. If anything dares to come between you and the light, destroy it. Let every victory sharpen your mind and show my enemies a guardian's wrath.
Another cool thing. Challenges. They're little mini things you can do, like kill 10 enemies with precision kills or something like that. And they just give you some extra reputation tokens for that area or that event. Yeah, event, whatever. It's kind of neat. Yeah, those are different though. Those aren't challenges. Okay. So what say we go do a couple strikes and things and get some goodies. If Ash can stop being popular for 2 seconds. So yeah, we have to reach level 15 anyways. So let's go do some strikes.
Oh gosh.
Jeez. Why are
It's
you
Dalton too. Yeah. He's having a tough time. I don't even know where to begin. He's just having issues. He wants to go home. He can't, and he has to wait another 2 weeks before he can. And right now he's listening to music. He's putting himself into that spot where he's starting to think about Charlene, and so he's, yeah.
Wait, where did Ash go? Ash, you're not with us anymore.
Yeah, hold on.
She's so popular.
I know, he literally sent me like 8 text messages just barely.
Well then. So does anybody have anything fun to talk about?
Me? Or
Just anybody.
No, not really. I'm trying to calm Dalton down right now, so.
Tell him you're busy.
I don't know. He just needs someone.
What is what? Mm. Jeez. Mm. Excuse me.
Waiting.
Oh. I didn't notice that she was here because I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at my phone because I am dork.
Yeah.
Well, you guys weren't saying things, and too many players. Oh no. Oh, that's right. We were gonna go do strikes. My bad. What was that I was saying about being an idiot? I has the dumb. Somebody just went zipping ahead. Do what? Well, it's just like the other ships were just kind of sitting there, but then whoever's got the big bulky one, I think that's Ash, just like zipped ahead. The other two ships were just kind of sitting there, like okay. Oh yay!
Isn't that it?
It's the old Nightfall. Ah. Your Tarantula? I'm dead. I got shot. I'm a little bit under leveled. Although I have stuff to put in, so.
Yo, you guys just tell me what to spot.
We've spent like 5 minutes talking about the. Yeah, we spent literally like 5 minutes talking
Okay,
about
who's
how we
being
were gonna go
sassy?
do
Who's
things.
being sassy? Stop being sassy.
Did you say don't be sassy? Girl, we all about being sassy. That's how we do.
Ugh.
Yeah, go to a different video if you don't want sass. Because sass is what I do best of all.
Well, I may need to leave here soon.
You might.
I'm about to go down.
Does your boyfriend need does your boyfriend need your attention?
I don't even remember. My boyfriend? What
Yeah.
boyfriend?
You know, that
I don't
hot
have no
hunk of man you
boyfriend.
got waiting for you?
Nope. No boyfriend here. I don't even know where I'm going with this solar charge. So,
That's okay. I'm sure plenty of our viewers would volunteer to be your boyfriends.
I think you're the only one.
You know what?
Fuck me. Almost dead.
I would volunteer if I thought it would get me somewhere. Also, I am dead.
Oh, I played this before. I know where I'm going.
Do you?
Who am I reviving? No, unless I'm not there, they're just reviving.
Yeah. Unlike the actual Nightfall, this isn't timed, so it doesn't really matter too much.
Wait, was this an actual Nightfall?
This was the very first Nightfall.
I never played the first one.
This was from the first week.
Oh yeah, I know. I didn't even know this was one.
We had a hell of a time beating it that first week. Let me tell ya. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you got points for killing, or you got time for killing things.
Oh yeah, that's why Dalton was saying that it was so hard to play this part.
Yeah. Well, that and you had a rotating burn. So, like, it would it would start off, it's void burn, so void elemental does more damage, and then it would change partway through, and it would be, you know, like a couple minutes later or a couple seconds or whatever, it would be, okay, now it's solar burn, and solar elemental would do more damage, and then it would change again, and it would be, okay, arc. And it would just keep rotating. So yeah, so like if you had elemental weapons, you had to keep like rotating them for whatever the current burn was, because otherwise you know you wouldn't have enough. Hey, level 12. How nice. Yeah, yeah.
Snuffed out too many good people.
Oh, I got one of those Suros pulse rifles. So it's interesting now. Some of the weapon foundries that used to make regular kinetic weapons have now been shifted over to make pretty much nothing but energy weapons. And some of the foundries that used to make both have been shifted to make either kinetic or energy only. Like Suros used to do mostly just energy weapons or kinetic weapons. Like they did a lot of primaries, auto rifles, scout rifles, stuff that just fired straight bullets. Ow. I was gonna say, it's literally the kind of shit they do on a daily basis. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Ghost forgets how many times in D1 you'd go into their spaceship just to find a tank just kind of sitting there, chilling, ready to shoot your ass off. I was dead because I got stuck trying to run through the gauntlet of enemies that you guys sparrowed through. I don't know why other people's is dead.
Guardian down. Guardian down.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't want to be the only one alive. I'm scared. Oh my, that is indeed a tank. And I have no rockets or anything nice to blow it up with. It really wants you to see what the color scheme they painted on the shells this time. No, they changed it. They changed it. They want you to see the new ones. They're really proud of it. Their tank shell designers spent all day picking out a new color scheme. You just think it was still black. Really, it was a chartreuse? Well, they probably think you're an ugly green too.
What?
They worked very hard on those shells, trying to
I don't
come
know
up with a cool, neat design for them, and you just gotta shit on it.
Here.
He's a master technician.
Oops.
Well, okay.
Huh?
You guys just exploded. Nah, Crimson, I'll get you in a sec. It's hanging on just barely. Bye, ID.
Adios, amigos.
Maybe they are.
Better not be.
Looks like it's time to oil up.
Better that than oil.
Oh, really?
My puns are very,
Hey.
they're better than yours. My
Save
puns
it-
are better
save
than
it.
yours.
Save it for after the video. Ho, ho, ho.
Don't let him escape.
Well, he's kind of escaping. It's not really our fault, though. I'm shooting as many bullets as I possibly can. I don't have my sweet business, okay?
Son of a biscuit eating bulldog.
Oh, Don't leave me all alone, guys.
I
It's not
did it.
okay. Sure.
Oh, hello, enemies that I decided to just drop in on. Hello. I'll kill you. Die, come on. Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
somebody getting a phone call?
I didn't mute you, sorry.
You can take that if you need to. Yeah, you're busy making a video. Come on, you don't got time for this. No, I'm not gonna be that kind of person. Oh, good. As I just get blasted out of midair. Oh, oh. Wait, she couldn't have timed out already. That was really fast. Oh. Well then. I was gonna say, when I respawn in 3 seconds, we'll find out where I go.
Watch for air support. This guy's too smart.
Oh
to
yeah,
have a backup plan.
respawn me up here.
Now, backup plans are overrated. Here we
Cade,
go.
backup plans are overrated. Sure, Cade. Well, so the question is, should we wait for her to get back, or... Yeah, we'll just do another strike. Oh. Alright, well then after we do this, we might just end the video for the night, because... yeah, I could do that. So the peoples at home can see what it looks like. Suppose... I'm doing barely any damage to this man's. Yeah, we were talking about that the other day. Spaz was saying you could jump really high and then... I'm not doing a whole lot to this man's. Well, I think I'm slightly underpowered from where I'm supposed to be. Ha! Punched him out of midair. As long as you dunked it. I am dead. We have a rando here. Yeah, something. say, watch out for the snip-snap doggos. They're coming for you. Really? How'd you manage that? I said, how'd you manage that? Neat. I'm about to die. Please help. Help. Okay, ship, you can stop shooting at me, please. Oh, shit. What? Let me on, let me on, let me on! Nope. It's okay, I'm double checking, make sure I've got all the highest possible gear in. That's okay, I think after this I'm gonna stop the video anyways. It's 2.5 hours. It's an awfully long video as it is. Folks at home, I apologize. I did not mean for the video to go on quite this long. No, seriously. I try to keep it to an hour, hour and a half at most. Depending on how long it takes to do get to the next like hub area or whatever in terms of the story. Did we? In case you guys haven't noticed, I'm not the best with scout rifles. I prefer my rifles automatic, patterned after either the M4 AR-15 platform or the AK platform. Oh, I forgot to take the good folks to... I'll have to do it next time I'm in the EDZ. You can find the Kvostov out in the wild. I showed them the racks of Kvostovs in the tower during the first mission that it won't let us take. I am out of primary. Sick. I will try not to. I don't know about our rando. So yeah, folks, I don't know if you could tell, but this, as the first Nightfall, was not great. It took us, how many tries to beat it, ID? 4 or 5 at least. Because we'd try it, and then we'd be like, no, we gotta get better. And so we'd go power level a little bit. Something like that. It took us a lot. Because like I said, we'd try it, and we'd be like, oh, we need to level some more. So we'd go power level, and then we'd still be like, yeah. Because Bungo, in their infinite wisdom, said, hey, you know what, Nightfalls, you only got to be 230, according to the milestone. And then, like, 240 to actually, like, start up. Well, the milestone is, like, 230 or something. But it's, like, realistically, the thing won't let you start it unless you're 240. Yeah, we didn't beat it till we were after, like, upwards of 270, or 265, 270. Like, all 3 of us. It took a while. Our rando died. Stupid rando. Will you kindly stop it? That's the boss. Well then. Well, it wasn't that he came down, it was that he just all of a sudden jumped over to where I was standing. Over here. Like, very suddenly. Dang it. Come back here. Get slammed. Yeah, I forgot he kind of wanders around after you take down the second pillar. Trying not to, but I'm getting shot. Where am I getting shot from? I don't even know. The boss. That's where. Right in front of me. Oh. I got slammed into a wall by his little thing. Thanks, Rando. Shotgun's not the best long-range weapons. But when it's the only strong weapon you have, I'm dead. Rando, you better not die on us. We are this close. Okay, Rando's not a complete idiot. See, that's the worry when you're playing this game and you get paired up with random people. They might be idiots. I've had it happen a number of times. And that's not fun because, okay, thanks, Scion. Sniping my butthole. But yeah, if you get randos that are dumb, it can really put a damper on any progress you may or may not be making in that strike. So now he did.
Zahn won't be making any more scary new weapons directly. Oh, they'll have to use regular old weapons.
Those we can handle. Nice job.
Thanks, Hawthorne. Do you hear that, ID? We did a good job. Well, he does tend to upset people. Especially the kinds of people who would just have rocks hanging around. Yep, we're gonna cut the video here because we're at almost 3 hours. Oh, I'm so sorry, folks. If you stuck with us this long, congratulations, you're real troopers. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Maybe if they're up to it, we'll have Crimson Girl and ID come back later on. Maybe hang out with us again. Otherwise, I will see you all, I want to say tomorrow, but really whenever I get around to making the next video. So stay tuned for that. We will have, let's see, we'll have going to the Shard of the Traveler to get our new subclass. We'll have trying to grind up to level 15 so that we can continue the story. And if that doesn't take too long, if I can keep better track of time, then we'll have more story. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Alright, so like I said, thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.